Well, this is another public announcement. Just wanted to hit the social media with this one. Well, it's been a long while since I wanted to come back, but just never have the time. I've just been busy working, you know, getting some work done. Just got my paycheck, must say Friday, so I just be on my grind. But a lot of things going on out here, and things getting better for me personally. I have to say personally, but I is noticing, a lot of people feelings, you know, feelings hurt. A lot of people feelings hurt on this side, cause that's where they catch me. I never know some me's a smart me. Cause this is the thing that these people don't know. I swear I believe I have the highest IQ in this country. Cause it's so easy to manipulate these people out here. Because they like to play as if people fool, people soft, this and that. And I usually just play them on it. I just play it until, that's why you always hear me say, silly rabbit, chicks are for kids. You see me? Them way there. Because these people are so immature. So, it's just more time is uncomfortable for me to go out in the streets. But, we's a warrior like that, so we have to be comfortable in discomfort. You see me? Push even harder than before. You see me? So, I have it locked down now. I have work locked down. We've been making some big money, big stupid money. And people hate me. People hate me at the workplace. Them don't want to see me. Because I make the most money right now out of the group. You see me? Yeah, John no start. We just be out there. And we just glad. We're glad we thank God every day. We thank God every day. You see me? We thank God. We'd even wake up good before we thank God. But John know where it's coming from. We just not even think about it too much. We just think about the future, to be honest. But yeah, a lot of things that's going on at work. Be a drama. I just dip on my Zen mode, you see me? My Zen mode. And these bitches don't even know. Like, yo, I'm not even up on the DMs like that. I be up in DMT. You see me? We're talking to God because there's nobody else to talk to. There's nobody else good to talk to. So we just there talk to God. You see me? High off that kush. That kush that make you shush. You see me? We're not even joking, bro. Though, but you see me? I don't even know what's going on in this country anymore. It just occurred after the pandemic. It's not even say don't know, I know, I have to know. As a man, you have to know everything. You have to know about the sun, the star, the moon. I don't know about the mother man, but since me come on this earth, I have to know everything. Nobody told me anything about God. You see me, man, not even. It might sound in a way where people might create some type of interpretations. I notice people like to do that, you know, because we live in society, and it clear say society itself don't want to free itself from their own tethers, right? Their own tethers that they create. A lot of people like to build tethers and chains to hold themselves down. You see me, so? And that's why I come into notice, because there's no problem with me. There's absolutely no problem with me. From me and my money, me alright. From me and my money, me Gucci. I live in a house with a pool, with a penthouse. Me Gucci. Me Gucci, man. Like, I just waiting on for pull out with the whip. We just waiting to pull out with the whip. You see me? We need, I don't know, say I'm not catch the background. I just walk around with my house a little bit. You see me? Got enough space. You see me? We just have, but this is our mental palace. This is our mental palace. You see me? We're just there and, come up with ideas, creative ideas, how to make money and them stuff there. You see me? Because we is our salesman. You see me? But life outside of the crappy shit where people keep on trying to jam me into this and that. Life been great. We're out here being bitches, isn't it? But I really feel like a complete man now. You see me? A complete man now. So we just here thank God every day for being alive, this and that, and we just go back in the Gideon. You see me? I know. Let's go back in the Gideon. God, that's what God said. Yeah, for the work. Him tell Adam for work. So we did a plant, we seed them and watch them grow. We still a look for the promotion. We still a fight for promotion. You see me? But we've been fussing people. We've been forcing people a lot. You see me? Thank God said me read the book what that book their name? What that book their name? Yes, how long ago I read it. I not even remember it name. Is it Seven Rings? Is it Seven Rings or is it Sun whatever, Wukong or whatever in one name, or Art of Warfare, right? Thank God. Thank God I read those books. Thank God we just be we just be using beer style upon them. And them diva seat come. Them diva seat come. Them have to become delusional and imagine stuff. Like a whole thing happened between me and I never even said nothing to them. Silence is very powerful. This is why God is the most powerful thing on the face of the universe. Because you never yet hear God. You see me? God move by silence. You see me? Me personally, versus everybody else on this one, me personally, it clearly says God of me here. God, the things I go through and the things I had to persevere through, Jano, somebody somebody had to be stepping in. You see me? Somebody had to be stepping in. Cause me as a big man see now how everything and what they were trying to take away, what they really was trying to take away from me. You know them way, and it's like it kind of rub you the wrong way. You know? That's why you don't see me up on this so much. Cause it's like you come to realize this social media is just for personal and for men. It's just a way, it's just a medium for incriminate yourself. Cause the amount of enemies me have out there. I say, I just hope that this don't come back to use against me in the future. Not even hope this not going to come back to use against me in the future. But if somebody if some of them start for job out, we going to look like when them check, them was giving you the most pressure. So you is the first person them must have to go to. If say, oh, you clearly kill him. Cause him try rob your house, him kill your grandmother, in this, in that. You see me them way there? And you just never kill, and him just happen. So happen to have a bullet. We just see him this morning with a bullet hole in him head. it's clearly you. I'm not trying to go to jail, or prison, because that's how the system fuck up. You see me? I see how the system fuck up. I see how the system fuck up. For real though. Like, it's no joke how the system fuck up out here. Like, to me personally, it seemed like it was designed to against specifically me. But when I break it down, okay, means when I break it down, it is designed for a person of my stature, not me personally, but it's designed to of my stature, appearance. Is them don't want this happen, isn't me? And it's not even like me I try to create no revolution or nothing. Me, me is just going to say the same thing like Jesus. Me is here to bring forth the prophecy. Yes, we're going to go there. So we is here to bring forward the prophecy. Brimstone upon them bumble. Brimstone and fire. You see me, cause I'm tired of them. I swear. But I'm not doing anything. I just want to state that clear as my disclaimers on the internet. You see me? I'm not doing anything. I'm here living in my house, living good. While them niggas out there vex. Upset. Them not even, them set up. Them try for set up and now upset. You see me? They can't touch me. They can't touch me. Them even know what's going on. They don't even know if I can call an army, a whole army for go for them. They don't know nothing. Because out there making money. I'm making moves. I'm making stripes. You see me? You see me? So them vex now. Them vex now. But we are look for another promotion because the manager still not enough. We need to move up. We need to move up real fast, you see me? So a lot of things out there for me myself to do outside. Just the hustling. We want to stop hustling. We want to earn like, you see me? Real deal with real business. Sabatory. You see me? The Italians them know me I talk about. But yeah. Yeah. I would have liked to vent all these things, so like stuff like going to at work, like this crazy dinosaur. This old dinosaur in there, like I'm not even did I pay it no mind. Cause me just step on my zen mode shit, you see me? We just step on our zen mode shit. I'm not even really a pay it no mind. Like them Buddhists, you see me? Who just did it? You see me? Peace. What them say? Yama. Namaste. Namaste. Malaikum shalom. Shalom alaikum, my brother and sister. You see me that way there. But yo, Jado, you can't even humble yourself. Amongst them people, them coming like vicious, them coming like Janko, or as what you Americans would say, or people abroad, vulture, condor, whatever it might be in your language, I don't know. Particularly can't go through that right now. But yeah, them people are coming like vultures. And this is where River now say like, yo, not to get any spook people out or get into no way for say, yo, for frighten people or make my present myself other than what I want people to perceive. Right? Say it's just a little thing me I tell you this is like revelations. We have transition into revelations. That's why I say simple. It's not anything to cause no mass panic or no crazy shit. for disrupt the whole world and break the electromagnetic spectrum of this planet. You see me? Because when your people keep on panicking and going crazy and all them stuff, therefore, the littlest shit. Nicki Minaj did this, everybody gone in panic. Lil Wayne did this shit, everybody gone in panic. We can't, the earth cannot take the energy that you are producing, these negative thoughts, all these things. They are panicking all the time over nothing. You hear me? Over nothing. Because nothing is going on. That's all that's going on. Nothing. You hear me? So, why I come to talk about now? I just say that me personally, let me talk about myself. Because I can't talk about anybody else. I don't know if anybody else transition into revelations, but I know that my thing, how it is right in this country, in Jamaica, Kingston, right? You see me? I have transitioned into revelations. Be a demon, may I see everything in the Bible. Never the Bible not tell no lie. The Bible, when we need to start read that thing properly. People need to start read it properly. You see me? Read it with. When I remember me tell you. When I remember me tell you. Boy, yo, it's just crazy. Be a demon, yo. Jano. Jano. And all succubus, vampires, everything, the whole. Literally, I work with an ogre, you know. I don't know. This is how foreign people see us. Like, y'all think we're like a bunch of crazy looking half human people. Like, I don't know. And until I start feel offended. And I get why these people treat me as if me is not from here. When really it's truly is that it's people bring these people, Africans here, and them come and them fuck up the country and then don't want to work. Want to sit down on them ass and don't want to work. And then go and kill people and bad mind people. If them can't even have the courage to go out and kill people, sit down and bad mind people. And then beg you. And then you give them $1. As soon as them feel like them good, them a try shake up your business, tell them business fuck up. You see me? And then them say all sort of stuff to pre you. So them can pre you. Oh, well, you know they around you, so. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. All sort of something. I try to say, you change up, switch up. How much for switch up, Bumble? Like me, I say, yo, how much for switch up? You was trying to kill me off yesterday. You see me? You was praying upon my death. So, you see me? I just, me I say, me leave bygones to be by and gone. You see me? But I don't want to say anything to alarm anybody in no context where, you see me, I have to keep on and state things to protect. Because me realize that people are labeled me as a black man and a half black man and all sort of things. The black only stays so they can keep me down. That's why I notice it. You see me? Yeah, times you get the black man treatment, then there's a half black man, then there's a half Negro, then there's this, then there's a Indian, then there's from Hindustan, then there's from, I say them bumble people. You think me can go no Hindustan and them people I see, them would have say, yo, you is from the Americas. You need to go back over there. Oh, here is coming like you run things over here. Because that's how me I go moving, like me run things. You see me? Because only me there in my body. And nobody else. Nobody else but God. You see me? But God. You see me? So, I don't know where that to go. Them people are coming like, them want to hop out of their body and hop into your body. You see me? All them females I want to hop out of their body and hop into my body. I say, yo, I have to tell them demons here, say, yo, me in my body and you in your body. You see me? Because the life decisions that you have made have led you to be this, have a dysmorphic mind to where it is resonating with some kind of evil spirit or entity that been on this earth. You see me? Magnetism. You attract. You attract. How it go again? You attract what you are. And I kind of feel offended in a way where me not attract this. I don't take no something there to attracting this. I not attracting these bitches. Them niggas here. I not attracting them. You see me? It must be somebody else in them attracting to me. Them using their shit to be attracted. Cause I not even preying them. I not even think more time. I not even thinking nothing. That's how much we're on Zen mode. We're here meditating. Not even meditating. You see me? We're always we're in our frontal lobe right now. That's the part of the brain that something there. Creativity. Creativity. Spark creativity. You see me? We're not thinking from now. I mean, we're cerebral. So all these crazy stuff. What may I say? May I say, yo, it's clearly said the revelation kick off. It's clearly said the revelation kick off. Cause I don't have nothing to do with this. I'm not attracting this shit. My mind is on the money, the almighty dollar. You get me? The almighty dollar. You see me? I'm not even going to hide. I'm not even going to hide it from. He's not a scammer. He's not a scammer, so he's not going to hide none from nobody. Say, so you think me are going to eat and do all of them something? Yeah. Sustain myself. How me I go buy service? You see me? Me live in real life, and that's the thing, Me live in real life, It takes things to maintain, certain standards. Unless you're going to go in a bush and meditate and make snake them swarm you. The snakes them swarm you and all them stuff there. But you see me, me live in the real world. I'm not live in the mountains of the Himalayas or not like that. The Rastas them can barely even do them shit here without police or run on upon them or some fuck go on. So how the hell would I do that in that more than one hell, because them people they like to find me. They come to my places, my house, and trying to go on like they run shit. You see me, regardless that me is a big man and me slap them down. Like my size, me 6'7". And these people, it's like them people are trying to put me in a jail cell, because they don't even care, because they know that the system on them side. Like I'm telling you, like people out here, the matrix is real, The matrix is real. I see that person, I witnessed that straight come up to nobody can tell me nothing. Nobody can tell me anything. You see me? About this matrix. If you unless you is God or somebody, if you like God is projecting through you for tell me something of a deeper meaning or have a value, some form of value to me, right? Then that shit don't stink. I'm not ask money. You see me? We have come out of, we literally come out of, been living in modern day slavery times. Yeah, in modern times, right? What them are called the house Negro. The house Negro own the house. That's the shit they're not telling you. That's the shit that they're not telling you. They're making it seem like we was the bellboy or the slave master or whatever, whatnot. I have to, like a slave, a house Negro, we have to master our own mind. You see me? We have to master our mind and self. It's not a proud to be no host Negro of the term or context of like that. May I say, yo, I just tired of these labels. These labels. These labels that people like to throw around to deflect or deter or, make you look away from. You see me? It's like the story of the three wise monkeys. You see me? Hear no evil, see no evil. Um, what the third monkey did do? The first monkey, speak no evil. You get me? The first monkey cover him ears. The second monkey cover him eyes. And then the third monkey cover him mouth. And then they kill all the monkeys them. Then kill all of the monkeys them. Cause instead of alert the rest of monkeys them, the first one, what him do? What him do? The second monkey cover him ears so he couldn't hear the first monkey dying. And then the third monkey. No, the first monkey cover him ears so he couldn't hear the leopard attacking him. The second monkey cover him eyes so he couldn't hear the monkey being attacked. He couldn't see the monkey being attacked. And then the third monkey covered his mouth. So nobody could hear. So, out of shock. You get me? So all the monkeys them end up dying in that story. So this is what I see. And this is what I seen it as Revelations, the Matrix, stuff like that, because this is what is going on. A lot of people stuck in the second dimension, right? 2 dimensions, right? Emotions, right? People not going to understand why I'm here talking about this, but because it's really high science. I don't know if me even should talk about it in the first place. God, they kind of warn us about these things. And the thing with karma, stuff like that. It coming like I don't know what's going on, but to be honest, it feel like constantly a fight, a tug of war between life and death. And how I deal with it is by keeping it out of my mind and letting go, right? Let him go and just keep on pushing forward like until you become an apex predator at this. Till you become that cornerstone. Till you build that pyramid. The temple of God. So, we're just here at it. Creating new ideas every day about how we should go. Because you can't do the same thing every day. That's what I notice. You can't do it. You can't. You'll start getting depressed. Well, me personally, from me I make money. Me can't be. From me I make money and I work. Me can't get depressed. Me can't get depressed. And the company, although I attain a bad experience. I just using it like, I be on my shit like maggots. Then they grow, then they fly. You see me? Then we fly off. I be on my shit. You like that? I just know what is out here grinding. Like, you always crazy though, man. What time now? Well, yeah. I just want to put it out there. I just want to put it out there in the ethos. You know? Put it out there in the ethos where I reach. Cause, I know my past videos not they would put out a connotation that of somebody who not doing well or struggling. I still struggling, but we ain't broke. You see me? So we're just ready for this. We just keep at it. I just get Sunday off. So you see me today, So, it take God 6 days from it dirt upon the 7th him take a rest. You see me? So we take the rest on the Sunday. Where do Catholics believe in Sabbath? Well, that's another story. But yeah, we take a Sunday and just meditate upon God and pray to God and cleanse all that negative energy that attached to you when you go to when you go out there. A lot of people try to put their negative energy on you in a bad way. There's a good way to do it, and then there's a bad way to do it. Where it coming from malice, where not saying it coming from a good place, where it differs from what I meant to say. It differs from coming from a good place, where of vulnerability, than where it's just malice and it's just intent to he didn't even know if this person telling you the truth right now. They just want, they just don't like what's going on for you. But man, I'm talking about myself when I say you, because I only can, I don't know what anybody else experiencing beyond my own. And what's your interpretation or perspective, I can just maybe read body language, but it's still down to you. Next day you could have changed, could be a changed person. But yeah, this world is like, not to seem like I go off on a tangent. But I'll just loop in back around, you get me? This frequency. We just get the hang of it. We just turned 32, 33, I mean. You hear me? Oh yeah, we be cold outside. But so we is just like trying to grasp certain concepts same way. But everything is about frequency, sound or energy, and vibration. They'll teach you that sound doesn't travel in space, right? Because there's no medium in space or a vacuum, right? Which is a lie. Sound is electrical impulses, right? So what happens when sound traveling in space is that is not vibrate. There's no medium to vibrate, but it's still depending on how much oscillations or how much hertz it is, right? The frequency, the wave still what do you call that word? It still transfers, right? It still travels, right? Until it touches a medium and it starts to vibrate. This is why if NASA can hear the beginning of the time when I'm not even going to talk about that too. Not say I'm not informed about that or that is that's not necessary to get my point off. But our bodies is like, think of it like a tuning fork, right? A tuning fork. How you are, the collective stuff that you have, the collective experiences that make you who you are from the perspectives or filters that you have created. Anything of that capacity, right? Or even so much as even have what you would call it, like a not like a string, a chord. That would be a good example, like a chord on a guitar, and you strum it, and then the chord of the same altitude. I forgot the musical term for it. Right, you strum, and then that chord will vibrate. So, like I saying, it's like a tuning fork, right? Yeah, like a tuning fork, and especially we have here on our body, all over our body, like a tiny follicles of hair, right? All over your skin and stuff like that. And the sweat gland act as an antenna, you know? So you're picking up all these frequencies constantly. It's always in the ear, and wherever one that resonates with you, and this all happens with some people like myself, it can happen consciously, and you can make a decision on whether or not you're going to take in this energy, but with certain people, like we see with the masses, it's all happening unconsciously, and this is the matrix. I'm telling you about the matrix now. It's trickling down into the matrix. It's why you're programmed, and they're controlling you from your own programming. I don't know if they was really they're doing. Well, I know, I know through Christ, but we are out here making money in the matrix, isn't it? The Jamaican matrix. They kind of fucked up stills. I feel like I will have to work. I have to work at a higher capacity than is necessary. Like, I don't even think like those guys mentally working at that capacity. I think they just they got enough. I was able to accumulate a lot of stuff and wisdom while doing it. In my case, there's a lot to show, but still need a lot of work. Still need a lot of work, Still need a lot of work. We're still trying to get rid of certain bad habits. We just push forward even harder than before. Because that's how we have to do it. Give them pressure, because pressure burst pipe. So we're just glad to be able to come back here. We're just glad to be able to even show face on YouTube still, because how rough it is. You see me? How rough it was, John no start. You see me? So I'm just grateful for that little blessing, for even able to put up something, some appreciative of it. So thank you, YouTube. You see me? The money that can put up something about what go on in my life. Say, this are go on. Them way there. This are go on and yes, me would just want to put it up there. Say, yo, in the near future, say I was at this place at this time, and YouTube and the whole world see me. So if them come and say about me do something, say it's a lie. Say it's a lie. And I'm not planning to take down any more of my videos or anything like that, regardless of what it might be. Because the only reason why I'll come from a different platform. I had an older platform, right? I don't want to release my credentials like that. Just call me Jip King. You see me, that's how my name on Yard Street. Jip King. You see me, because we jipping. You see me, so yeah, with us here, I had my own platform doing my own stuff. And it's always them woman come and shake up my business. You see me, I know how many people buy from Jamaica, you see me, somebody talk in a context where, and plus me is Catholic, so me is religious, me is a religious man. Me is a religious man. You see me, we don't walk nowhere without a cross. We don't go nowhere without this, you see me, nowhere. We're planning to invest in some crystals now, you see me? Because I say, I'm gonna need some crystals to drain them people and negative energy. Because them just a drain my energy. Drain my energy, you see me? Them vampires suck your bus both here. You see me, me just mind my own business. And it's a problem to people out here, That's what I'm gonna say, I just want to get out. I just want to get out. One of them flavored with like, so we are live life, So we are live life, we have always a weed, and them some them herbs and them something. Yeah. You see me them way there? I don't remember that puff there. But I say, we just them in the Gideon same way and Polymath. You see me? Polymath. So you see me? We just move with John them thing there, you see me? We a young king with them try to. You see me? We just a young king with them try to dethrone. And then couldn't dethrone this king because them never know say it's a warrior king this. We is like a Viking. We're Viking. You see me? Well, that was a minute. You see me? We just there and there's a deal with the thing differently. You see me? But I'm just glad to be here. Glad to see y'all. Not see y'all, but not really see y'all them kind of way. But glad to be able to say something. You know them with them? You just have to be glad give thanks. Give thanks, God. Them feel like them really they catch me. Me did almost feel like them they catch me too. Yeah, my glasses look fucked up. Gotta look for me in my face. Does it even have the camera twist? No, my head twisters. Yeah. But yeah, sorry about that. Too much for us. But yeah, with us here, trying to just, be a, what you call that word? Civilian. Just trying to be a law-abiding civilian. You see me? We just be here being a law-abiding civilian, paying our taxes, and, out here like a real man out here. I'll take all the Gideon. Solo. We just a soul and we're doing good. We out here good. You see me? Nobody out here with distract me, tell me foolishness, tell me them stupid opinions, the opinions. None of them shit there. You see me, I'm just there by myself. You see me? We just like it that way. We like it that way. I was thinking about, bringing a woman up here or something like that. But now we just go to stay outside with that, keep that machine outside my house. Go come mess up my house. You see me, work too hard, blood, sweat, and tears went into this, you see me? So it's not like we're planning to be in a certain type of way for the future. But I'm just looking, as a man, you feel like you have to create the right one. You have to be mold the right one. Because men out there doing it, so it can be done. You see me? That's how I see it. And that's how I always work. You see me? So if these type of men can do it, me most can do it too. But just have to find out the formula. You see me? That's all it takes. Finding out the formula. It comes down to timing. Timing is the best thing, Timing is the best thing. Everything comes down to time. Not that before your time. I'll tell you that. You might think it's a coincidence. No, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. The laws of the universe don't even that there's no such coincidences in this matrix. And when I say matrix, I'm not saying it as, that part too from the movie, right? But it's all science. Everything is whatever them people have been teaching us. Them just been teaching us it backwards. You see me? Them way they just been teaching us it backwards. And I just flip the script and, is this a god? It's not electromagnetic. It's magno-electric. You see me? We in the Taurus belt. We in the house of Tar. I release all the secrets, Don't worry, we are release all the secrets. It's just in time. Like I'm telling you, it's time. Like my head really work on time. My brain really work on time. Like if it's not time for me to say it, I know I'm gonna say it, I'm not gonna remember it. It's just not the words. I'm not gonna be there, or the image or the visual image that's going to zoom out of my mind. And I say, wait, what was going to say? Yes, because we doesn't collect the knowledge like that, so the universe not gonna make me do anything that's not supposed to be done before time. So I just work with the universe, you see me? We work with the universe, you see me? You see me, I would just account for blessings. Well, we not count blessings. We don't count blessings. Like when them say don't count chickens before them hatch. We used to think that is does all time crazy stuff, all time people say. No, he's a big man. Yo, me can't even see it any other way, you know. Cause when you're counting your chickens before the match, we had worry and stress about the rest of blessings. And then in the Bible said, yo, if you see the cup as half empty, right? The water go drain out. You see me? But if you see it as full, more go pour in there. You see me? And it makes sense, you know. It makes sense. But so below, so above. You see me? Them way there. But I don't want people to feel like me is like them crazy esoteric guys them over there will walk around on the street corner and I sell people knowledge. Or talk about me I sell people knowledge. Or none of them fuck. I don't do that. I don't have time for that. I don't even know how they have time for that. I don't even think that will work, to be honest, in a real life. And I won't even do it in the first place. It will work. You don't know who you are to talk to be honest. Okay, you can read them energy at the current moment, because we all live now. We're not living in the past or the future, we live now. And people change state. You see me, so them energy level might be this, and the patterns them exhibit might be this now. But they can change, because you don't know what them know, or what them go through, or what them experience, or what's, you know. You don't know what's going on with them unconsciously. All right, you can interpret what's consciously going on, but what's wrong in the back? What's wrong in the back? What's going on in the back? That mean I know. That's what I would like to find out. No, not really. Some of them people that is we use our time, energy to figure out BS. Because with some of them people, you can see it in them face whatever problem them is with themselves, them doing themselves like that. That's why the Revelation spoke about them. And these, I feel like this is what God was describing as the demons that come and take over the earth. So the devil, the four dark horsemen and all them stuff. There is none for me personally, not worrying about shit. You see me? God, we're on it. We're on it. We're just, okay, when the seat I said, yo, thanks for the message. Thanks for the message. You see me? No. You see me? No. You see me? I can't say nobody know. So I'm gonna know what to do when that time comes. So I don't want to voice it as is, like for manifest it. Cause as you speak in your manifest stuff, I don't want to manifest false realities for people out there that come to listen to me and hear what I'm saying. But may I try to tell you a story. Just see it as that. May I tell you a story. Right, so with this revelation thing, he must say he must come back with fire this time. I really been like, it's been hot out here. Like it's cold. Well, I think that's a jar from the States. Like up in the US, them are really cold out there. And it caused a big draft happen down here, so like it get really cold out here. But sun, the sun itself has gotten even scientific in our language to describe what we experience in the sun itself got hotter and even larger, right? Because it's becoming a red sun, right? So, yeah, we experiencing it with the climate change out here, especially, with the pollution and all them stuff, the crazy stuff, weakening the electromagnetic, you know, sphere of the earth and all them stuff. There's more, more radiation, as they call it, or more light, you know. So people can take it as, it's a bad thing. I see it as like, I don't really objectify it or subjectify it, I just take the information for what it is. A lot of information in the air now, you know, God, your body absorb light, you know. So, I don't really have much else to say right now. Not that we don't have much to say. It just feel like we need to come off now, or something better, do something more constructive. Not to say this is not constructive or anything, but when I don't want to be on here, I don't want to. It's like 9:49 right now, so I share a lot. I share a lot about myself. I share a lot of so a lot of blessings. So like I said, a lot of blessings supposed to come in. Well, whether it's here meditating, doing other stuff too, and work on our body, work on our mind, make sure we're always up. Try to eat healthy, but as an alchemist, well, I don't know if I should state that. I don't know if that can incriminate me in the future. But he has a state alchemist, you know. We just eat for keep we strength going, or for manipulate or augment our state, you know. That's basically how I'm moving right now. For stay on the grind and still build build up myself, like physically, mentally, emotionally, and definitely spiritually, because the spiritual thing is not a tangible thing. So you have to be very mindful of that more. 'Cause I can see my hand being hurt. I can see my hand. If I hurt my hand, I can physically see that my hand is hurt. But know, sometimes it miss you with the spirit thing and it just there, and you even fully conscious of it, but it 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 exhibits itself as a pattern. You hear me them way there? It exhibits itself as a pattern. And you probably not even come to be conscious of this pattern and where it came from. What is there, so below, so above. So it's just to be mindful, be aware, be conscious. Because when you become conscious, real conscious, like not that goofy stuff people doing, but really conscious, you just realize that you're still asleep and you just wake up out of state. It's like Inception. You just woke up out of a lower state of sleep. And then there's a thing where you have to balance your consciousness within yourself with the lower and the higher self. And then you have to keep the flow of the yin and the yang, and everything is a whole complex. It seems complicated, but it's really not. You do it every day, you're just not conscious of it. And things like with karma and stuff like that. I have to be very mindful of these things. Chatting the Gideon and attract what you want. Not even you don't want nothing, you already have it. That's the tools God provide you, make use of them. If me feel hungry, my God, I feed myself. Not that everybody do. Not that everybody do. You see me? If you feel hungry, what is your first impulse to do? Tell me now. To go use the bathroom? Go use the bathroom. No, you go there and eat. Am I lying? So you do it all the time. You do it all the time. You're just not conscious of it. And some people overdo it. So that's why they have this imbalance. But that's the level one right now. We bouncing from the 9 to the 12 back and forth. But we're not trying no more. We just do. You just have to do. Do what you got to do. And mind your own business. Can't state that you mind your own business. It's not about whether it being easy or hard. It's not about that. It's not duality, it's polarity. Anything can become easy, same way it can become hard. Yes, it's all down to your perception of things. That viewing it at. There's many angles of it. But you can look further away from the light, right? And where it get dim, and you're in a darkness, or you can look more to the light where it get too bright, you can't stand it because you're blinded by the light, or you can look focused on the clear picture before you. Because the clear picture is always going to be before you, right? If you look way up into the sky, you're going to see the sun, and the sun's like going to blind you. If you look into a hole underneath the ground, a deep hole underneath the ground, you're going to look like an abyss. You're not going to be able to see nothing. But if you look straight forward, you see the clear picture. That's why we're glad to be here. We don't really care about the negative people, because I know I get we're all connected through the unconscious, but I find like, if everybody else is just a reflection of my own self and what my views of myself is, my opinion, I don't have no negative opinion of myself. So that's why I come to this understanding that it is not me. It is clearly said in the Revelations. That's how I just break it down for me. You know, that's how I have to see it. You know, I'm not going to go around beating myself, beating up myself. That's not going to help me. So, you know, that's not going to help me to blame myself. I feel that not help me. It clearly says the Revelations. It's simple. The Bible was there and told me this. I read the Bible from me as a little child come up. And that's what I seen. So, you know, I just, it's not for say. It's not for say all of these things are whatever crazy stuff like going to transpire. It is going to transpire, I'm telling you. But, John, I wish there was a way to explain it. But, you know, we're just there seeing me. So, you know, we're all right. We're eating well. We're exercising. We drink a lot of water every day. So, you know, so we're good. You know, I was grateful to be here same way. You know, like, I could have been dead. But, you know, death is here when death is your best friend. You see me? You can't tell you, say, I know your time. But, you know, that's a little one for put out there still. So, you know, but I don't want people for things that I'm going to do this for, like, attention, or like what other people do this for. Like I always say, people, the most at most, you know, it's just hard for gravitate or to anything else. You know, to me, YouTube have basically saved my life. So, you know, we have to be grateful for YouTube. You know, you may be able to reach out to people, maybe able to voice my opinions. It helped me do a lot of things. You know, helped me to put out what's going on with my life, particularly the corruption that I was experiencing in my country. You know, and it caused a change of the flow of the direction of where it was leading to. You know, and I'm saying, there's a lot of people out there that I talk to that I feel comfortable to connect with, you know, and feel free to say whatever I would like to say. You know, I express myself with no strings attached. You know, so I feel free. You know, because there is a place for me somewhere, you know. I'm out there, I make money and I eat good. You see me, so in a big house with pool and penthouse, 3-story. You see me, with that next house right beside that, so would have the car park up. You see me, them way there. We just out there get it. We just want another promotion. You see me? We just want another promotion. Them done make the manager. You see me? We just out there. We're out there like that. Out there like that. The sun too bright. I'm a dust go outside. So the sun bright. Can't even see nothing behind me. So I'm gonna say, it's to keep balance. It's to keep balance. You know? And keep close to God. Always have God in mind. I know for some people, they haven't seen their revelations yet. So it's hard for them to feel as if the presence of God is there. It's just that you feel like you're you unconsciously feel like you're pre-programmed or destined. Like people molding you, making you destined to have some affinity to their concept or interpretation of, you know, the Almighty. Let me use the term Almighty. You know, let me use the term because I'm more of distance from all these corruptions them have in the English language especially. Right. So the Almighty, you know. I know you have this impression to, you know, you may be just doing things because you're fearful if you don't, you'll be either resented by society or you feel him, God himself, will, you know, punish you. Him just don't have you in favor, right? It's not that's the case. It's just things move in spirit before it come into the flesh, right? And nothing happen before time. You see me? So you have to align yourself with this. You get me? You have to, this is about attracting it now, you know. So you have to align yourself with this goal that you have. You know, it will drop on you. It will really drop on your doorstep. If you just say align yourself with it, you know. But you have to put out the work. Even if you try skip, you know, even if you try put yourself in a position where you're not, you don't have to work. That's more of a deficit to yourself, you know, because it's all about exchange of energy. But if you put yourself where you're not receiving no energy from, you know, you're not gaining the experience. So you will get put in a situation where, you know, you're up there now, but you can't handle it. And you become either corrupt or a target, you know, and you can't handle it. You can't handle that much power, right? Because energy times time equals power. I tell you, so we are dealing with polymath. You see me? High school level, undergraduate, undergrad. You see me? Physics. Wait, I think I did do CXE, keep physics this. But yeah, energy times time equals whatever I just did say a while ago. But yeah, power. You see me? So if you does break the laws of physics and say he decides that you're not going, you're just going to skip out the energy part and just skip out the time part and just, you see me? He are going to fuck up. You see me? And worse, you're not doing it with God, because God will make you go through, you know, but them other devils there, them other gods there with the command G, there are other gods with the command G. You see me? Command. Those gods with the command G, they're not, I don't know what I say, I'm not trying to offend no. Right, yeah, right. No, but Jah know start. Jah know start. I don't feel like say for them strength stronger than Almighty strength. You see me? For them strength, I go manage to carry you through. God, this is war. Is warfare. It's warfare. We're experiencing entropy of the whole universe right now, right? Where the basically because it's an expansive idea to explain, but you know how we perceive how we would perceive the traveling of light outside our galaxy is million, even if we say miles, you know, would be honest, is trillions of miles away, right? So our perception of the galaxy expanding is like when you sitting down watching a seed root or you know sprout, right? So what's happening? The universe is contracting now because it's constantly expanding and contracting. I just can't tell you the measurements of how much it contract a minute or an hour or a year, which I would tell you it is actually take a millennia for the universe to move, right? For move or expand or whatever, So yeah, we're experiencing entropy, total chaos now. And what is happening now? Because me personally, I know my intentions is that. So I know that we move into the golden age now. So we're coming out of Capricorn and going into Aquarius. We kind of getting the Aquarius energy early. You know, we're shifting into that phase. I know people going, I go and leak the secrets. What people now experiencing a lot of gods on earth, right? A lot of people who exhibit high, capacity, mental capacity, and come off very influential, and stuff like that. Charismatic. It seems almost like magic. They're doing magic, but it's really not magic. I don't know if all of them doing it like consciously, but this is the thing what they were experiencing in those biblical times. People who exhibit these, they call them God. And some of them, the common G ones, was ruling over the people tyrannically, right? They were enslaving the people, right? And the real ones were that was like who claims that no, they're not the son of God, they're the son of man. They ain't here to inherit this kingdom, right? Like Buddha, such, etc., and Jesus, um, all of them, man, right? But I don't want to confuse people. I guess people always mix up these things. Say the different, the difference between an actual living person who had lived in versus a concept that's dealing with some anatomy, right? 'Cause the Bible talk about anatomy. It's basically, if you study the or Kabbalah, yeah, that, you get an understanding of why the Bible was written the way it was written. You know, is to match the house that we're in. We're in the Taurus, um, the house of Taurus, right? So everything is magnetism. So if you notice with the English language, you know, it attracts. Uh, English language is the most prominent language right now. More than 44% of the world speak English right now. If I'm not, that's just a approximation, right? So, like, I wonder if I for talk about thought. Not thought as in the thought, like you're thinking, like thought Tahuti, right? Because this all start to kick off with this brother right here, so you see me? Him started off for liberate people, and then the Canaanites, they turn it into something else, and then, from there, so it's being crazy, it has been deteriorating. Yes, and if me they talk to the brother there, when I know I'm not try to be disrespectful or anything, but I say, yo, bro, don't deal with them Canaanites there, cause them brother there, them off them crackers, bro. They're not, they go and dilute things. Them go and dilute the juice. You see me? But when people don't matter about soon enough. But yeah, we're just there and still up on our grind. We're just on a day off. And I'm just glad to be here. I'm not even saying this because I know a lot of people come. I can't wear no face. I am who I am all the time. I know who I am. You see me? I might have different states, but I am who I am. I am. You see me? Yahweh. 4. But yeah. Yeah, and then he teach these people science, this and that, great AT, come from Atlantis or Atlant. Yes, I think somewhere in America called Atlant, or I might be mistaken. But yeah, this brother kick it off. Try help these people. These people that we're grateful for them. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Isn't it? So, salute to Tata Wuti. Isn't it? You did your work, you come and do some work, bro. Not even bro. The father. So, let's cut off this now.